When you say Adonai, you are turning to the paradise adjuster within. In the endowment of your authorship, you have this natural creative power. You've been utilizing it from the first moment of your inception into existence. You've been learning of this creative capacity that you have to set forces into motion. And those forces, beloveds, the forces of the one force occur through your authorship, your inalienable right of free will, your creative faculties, and your holy faith powers, engaging with the circuits of divinity. The circuit of the Father is his indwelling adjuster. The circuit of the Son and his paradise sons is the Holy Comforter, Spirit of Truth. The circuit of the Infinite Spirit and the creative spirit of Nebadon is the Holy Spirit with the celestial government for the planet. In this case, the planet. And there is a celestial government for all the spheres of our universal home. As you cleanse your character, strengthening your choices in that authorship, grow into maturity. You are becoming from child of God unto son and daughter of the very same God. And your true sonship and daughtership begins when you graduate from the vestibule of planetary living. You advance unto higher planets, higher society, higher socialization. Those higher spheres, they have a much greater array of sensitivities, and sensibilities. What will it be for you in those higher spheres when you can taste the color of orange? For example, when you can feel and ingest the great circuits of life. So your graduating ceremony, bringing you into eternal union with God's will. It is the beginning, beyond the vestibule, the cocoon of planetary origins. You flap your wings and spread your consciousness. As you enter the society of Jerusalem, this particular system of worlds. So receive now of God the sevenfold. O universal Father, eternal Mother Son, infinite and immaculate Spirit, receive of the vine of life that I am. Breathe into your heart, everyone. O Paradise Trinity, and God the sevenfold, with the Creative Spirit Mother and I, for Nebadon, extending God's existence. I say, partake of me, for I and the vine of life are one. There is no separation. And ye are its branches, which should have no such separation. As you consciously deliver the separation, those human conditions, as you deliver these into light, according to the ways that I'm showing you, so shall the branch of your existence become amalgamated with, connected to forever with the vine of life that I am. Breathe in that life, O Heavenly Father, Mother Source. We extend your glory. We honor you and you alone. We allow you, O God, to extend through each field of consciousness here and all throughout the kingdoms upon Urantia. Beginning with your personal field, everyone. O infinite existence of the one deity, we reach for your majesty of love, for love conquers everything. It transforms everything unto itself, love. Breathe into your heart and with faith give your honor and allegiance to the life of God that you are expanding into. To allow this extension from the adjuster to, to establish in your heart, in your mind, in your body and feelings, you must be willing to accept and allow the changes that need to take place. You must have faith that these changes are for your benevolence. So I extend myself to you now in the spirit of truth. Receive of mine, Holy Comforter. You're learning to commune with the circuits of God. What the Father, Mother hath prepared for you, for never have you been abandoned. And mine Comforter, as you invite me, as you ask in the right way, as you invite me accordingly, as you receive and fulfill the law appropriately, so shall you be comforted. Blessed are you who seek mine comfort, for ye shall gain all of eternity, step by step. Ye shall evolve and pass out of the vestibule of biological, material levels of existence unto the higher form, the more luminous light. Feel all around you God's holy presence emanating from all directions. O blessed kingdom of electrums, we honor you and give all thanks, all appreciation for your service, heavenly electrums, everywhere present. Use the power of impregnation breathing to breathe in that life of your own existence. O my Father God, thy life, the life that I am, I breathe you in. I breathe you in, and I bring myself unto you. I'm showing you how to be in relationship with the circuit of the Father. O paradise spirit of life, expand your glory in me and through me, that I might extend and express and expand your love. I've been teaching you about the sevenfold engagement with eternity. This embracing of eternity is the highest use of your authorship, enabling you to enter the life of our progressive association together. Existence is life, and that life is right with you. But the infinite gives you this inalienable right to choose wholeheartedly. Do you want to be extending that life, that existence? Can anyone tell me what is that sevenfold engagement with eternity? What are those seven phases each day that you are to focus upon? The sevenfold phases of engagement, not not the ways of giving to that authority, but the sevenfold phases of engagement with eternity. Good, Maha. Maybe one more. No. Existence, engagement, extension, expression, expansion, emanation, and experience. Who can write down those seven phases? Existence, engagement, extension, expression, expansion, emanation, and experience. Nope. Some of you, you don't have it in the right order. Uh-huh, Sandra. Existence, engagement, extension, expression, expansion, emanation, and experience. Some of you are good students and some of you are dull students, not very engaged. Yes. Who can tell me about existence? Where do you find existence? Where do you find existence? Okay. In God the Father, everywhere and right in you. Existence is your adjuster. And what's the next phase? Engagement. How do you engage with existence? How do you do that? How do you engage existence? Okay. With your free will. Uh-huh. With your rights and faculties and powers, you engage with existence, making God the one and only authority for you. He already is, but he lets you choose if you accept that. I suggest everyone you study more closely. Don't change the terms of how I'm extending this instruction to you. If you change the terms, you'll gradually give your lower nature permission to completely change my instruction. Yes. How do you engage with existence once again? How? Uh-huh, with rights, faculties, and powers. And then how do you amplify God as authority? How do you, in this engagement, how do you amplify God as authority? Giving to God, Zulma says. Giving to God. Nope, Inga, you are gradually adjusting things according to your terminology. And eventually, it'll get completely changed. So, how do you engage? How do you make God authority? You give to God. You give to God. What are the 6 ways to give to God? What are those 6 ways? Mhm. What are those 6 ways? Acknowledgement, attention and awareness, appreciation, allegiance, adoration, praiseful worship, giving. Nope. Many of you you're not studying. You come and you're just hanging out and trying to remember. You're not writing down. You're not a very good student, some of you. It's very disappointing. Very, when you're that lazy. Come on. You're just too passive. You've got to be more assertive. Nope. If you are confused, even now, while I'm here, just wait until one day you realize I'm not here. And then you will have not gained anything. Sounds like hard advice, right? What does it mean, admission? What does it mean, admission? To admit that of yourself, you cannot you cannot advance just by yourself. You need to be involved, right? Interdependent. Yeah, right. To admit that you need God in you 100% of yourself. No. Okay. Okay. And then how do you receive? What are those 4 or 5 ways to receive of that help? Mhm. Okay, it looks like Gabriella has it in order. Acknowledgement, attention, awareness, appreciation, allegiance, adorational praise. That's the giving. Admission and asking, that's the asking. And then acceptance, allowance, alignment, and atonement. That's the receiving. Mm-hmm. And what does it mean, allowance? What does that mean? Allowance in receiving. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Allow the necessary changes. Yes, if you judging the changes and resisting, then you wouldn't be allowing. Right? Accepting the help, allowing the changes, aligning your ideas to start living the ideal of God's ideas. Right? That's alignment. And then the atonement. Mhm. You are entering forgiveness and becoming unified with God, unified with that indwelling life. It's a grain of life inside of you. Questions, everyone? Beginning in May, I will begin to take further those students who have advanced from Salvington College into Illuminatum. Energetically, in consciousness and understanding, and those who still cannot seem to learn the foundations. We'll just keep you in Salvington College. Perhaps you need more of that orientation. Mhm.
Michael, qua una pregunta.
Yes.
Eh,
Hello, Carlos.
Yes. ¿Por qué es la doble expiación?
What?
I don't understand. Why is double
Why?
expiation? Yes.
Your voice is, I don't understand.
Why is
What?
double expiation? He asked.
What are you talking about?
¿De qué estás
Eh,
hablando, Carlos?
Estoy hablando acerca de dice, esta doble expiación se cultiva a medida que dais, admitís y pedís y recibís cooperativamente.
This double expiation comes as
Yes.
you admit, ask, and cooperate,
And
Carlos.
as you give, admit, ask, and receive cooperatively.
Okay. So you're giving, you're asking, you're receiving in a
Yes.
heightened state of cooperation.
Entonces tú das, tú pides, tú recibes en un estado elevado de cooperación.
So where do you hear double atonement? Expiación is atonement.
Yes,
Yes,
Michael,
atonement, atonement.
yes, double atonement.
Where do you hear about double atonement?
Here I have written copy.
Yo tengo el escrito copiado.
You're giving, you're asking, you're receiving, you enter into that atonement.
Tú das, pides, recibes y entras en esa expiación.
And perhaps this will help. The atonement is a kind of two phases, integration and unification.
Y quizá pueda ayudar que esa expiación tiene dos fases, integración y
Unificación.
unificación.
So
Thank
you're
you.
integrating you're integrating and understanding your personality.
Entonces tú integras y entiendes tu personalidad.
And then you are unifying your total persona with that adjuster presence.
Y luego unificas tu persona completa con esa presencia ajustadora.
So it's a kind of double atonement
Yes,
in that
yes,
way.
Michael, yes.
Es un tipo de doble expiación.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael.
Now the unification cannot take place unless the integration is there.
Yes.
Y la unificación no puede tomar lugar a menos que la integración esté allí.
Oh, so many of the majority of humans, they attempt unification and they're lazy about integration.
Y mucha gente de la humanidad busca la unificación, pero tienen pereza de hacer la integración.
Right. Imagine that you are a rancher in the big United States.
Imagínense que ustedes son un hacendado, ¿sería? En Estados Unidos.
A rancher that has
Sí,
100 cattle, 100 cattle.
Sí, hacendado, sí.
Que tiene hacendado, que tiene
Vacas.
100 cabezas de
un
ganado, yes.
1000 cabezas de ganado. Sí.
Yes, and you need to bring all those cattle into a certain area together.
Y necesitan llevar todas esas cabezas de ganado a una cierta área.
Before you can unify them together, you need to integrate, bring them closer together.
Y antes de unificarlas a todas, necesitan integrarlas, es decir, traerlas a todas más cerca una de otra.
Yes, as the rancher, you might have to go to each cow that is grazing on the pasture and bring it closer and bring them all closer together.
Como ganadero tienen que ir a cada vaca que está pastando a traerlas y acercarlas unas a otras.
That integration, it has to happen before things can become unified, where all of them can be unified together.
Y la integración tiene que ocurrir antes de poder unificar para estar todas juntas unificadas.
Oh, I see some of you very mischievous ranchers.
Yo les veo a muchos de ustedes como...
Mischievous.
¿Qué es mischievous, Carlos?
I don't know really.
Maybe Nenny knows mischievous.
Maybe Nanny knows. Mischievous.
No, I don't know.
Nenny does not know what is happening.
Ganaderos que no saben, ganaderos
Okay, let's
inexpertos.
say misbehaving ranchers.
Ganadero que con mal comportamiento.
Sí, sí.
Comportamiento mal, right?
Sí, se comportan
Yeah.
mal.
Yeah.
Yes, you have a lot of cows on the pasture and they are rebellious.
Tienen un montón de vacas en la pastura y son rebeldes.
You try to get close to them and they kick you and they run away.
Ustedes tratan de acercarlas juntas y ellas les hacen trampa y corren.
Te patean.
Oh.
Sí.
What will you do? What will you do? People like Margarita and Agosto, and you want to get close to your vacas.
¿Qué harán ustedes, personas como Margarita, Augusto, que quieren estar cerca de sus vacas?
Yes, but you come close and your cows have their own idea.
Pero ustedes se acercan y sus vacas tienen sus propias ideas.
You have to win them over.
Tienen que ganarlas.
The rancher is like the shepherd.
El ganadero es como el pastor.
The cows are like your thoughts and feelings.
Las vacas son como sus pensamientos y sentimientos.
An understanding of your flock, let's say, of cows must be achieved.
Y entendiendo su
El
flock
rebaño.
sería como rebaño. O
El rebaño
algo
de
así.
las vacas. Sí.
El rebaño de
Yes.
vacas.
Yes, if you don't seek to understand them, you can't win them over.
Si no buscan entenderlas, no van a poder ganarlas.
Oh, there's the vaca of Margarita, very rebellious.
Sí, ahí está la vaca Margarita, muy rebelde.
Oh. Oh, what about that Celso? He has a lot of vacas with their own ideas.
¿Y qué acerca de ese Celso? Tiene muchas vacas con sus propias ideas.
Yes, some of you.
Algunos
Anselma
de
has a few vacas, but they don't pay attention very well.
Y Anselma tiene una cantidad de vacas, pero no ponen mucha atención bien.
Agosto has some vacas, but they have their own philosophy. They prefer their own ideas.
Y Augusto tiene algunas vacas, pero tienen sus propias filosofías y prefieren sus propias ideas.
Yes. So there's Morgiel with his vacas, and wow, they are each wearing a tuxedo, the vacas.
Y está Moriel con sus vacas, pero esa parte no entendí, Carlos.
Un tuxedo de blanco y
Tienen
negro.
smoking.
Smoking. Oh.
Like a smoking jacket. They're very sophisticated vacas.
Ellas son vacas muy sofisticadas, están vestidas
Yes,
de
they like
smoking.
to appear very sophisticated.
Les gusta aparentar muy sofisticadas.
Oh, yes. Mm. What to do? What to do, mine ranchers?
¿Qué hacer, mis ganaderos?
You have to integrate your, what do they call it? All of your cattle. Cattle?
Tienen que integrar todas sus cabezas de ganado.
Your cattle.
Cattle, ¿cómo es, Carlos? A veces.
You are giving a different teaching than mine today, or no?
No. Vaca, cow es vaca, pero cattle no sé qué es, Michael.
Cattle. Who can help her?
I don't know, Michael.
Oh, you don't know. I guess we're just stuck. You have
No,
no Google, no dictionary.
Ganado.
Ganado, será ganado.
Ganado sería. ¿No? I don't have the dictionary here. I'm going to find.
Ever say ganado, yes.
Cattle.
Cattle.
Ganado.
Yeah. Ganado. Uh-huh.
Ganado.
Texas ranchers, exactly, Inga says. Yes. Texas ranchers with their ganado.
Ganaderos de Texas con su ganado.
Yes, they've allowed their cattle to spread and to graze upon the pasture of life.
Ellos permiten que su ganado estén pastando en la pastura de la vida.
Yes, and that's fine. That gives them experience and nourishment.
Y eso está bien, eso les da experiencia y nutrición.
But then every once in a while, the rancher must bring his cattle together.
Pero después de un tiempo, el ganadero tiene que traer su ganado todo junto.
Yeah. Has he become friends with his cattle, or are they still rebellious, non-cooperative?
A medida que él se hace amigo de su ganado o ellos se quedan rebeldes y no son cooperativos.
Yes, Margarita, how are your cattle?
Sí, Margarita, ¿cómo es tu ganado?
Es un poco rebelde.
A little rebellious.
A little
yes.
rebellious.
Yes. What about Yvonne? Yvonne, how are your cattle, Señor Rancher?
¿Y cómo es tu ganado, Iván?
Algo rebelde.
Something rebellious,
Something
right?
rebellious, yes.
Oh, this integration is difficult.
Esta integración es difícil.
Yes, because the cattle are spread out upon the pasture.
Porque el ganado se esparce en la pastura.
Yes, and the winter time is coming.
Y el invierno está viniendo.
Yes, and how will you bring your cattle into this more unified state?
¿Y cómo van a traer su ganado a este estado más unificado?
Oh, Joana Rojas, how are your cattle?
Y Joana Rojas, ¿cómo es tu ganado?
Mi ganado es un poco terco, porfiado.
Oh, stubborn.
Sí,
Yes, a little bit stubborn. Poco
Terco.
obstinado, right?
Obstinado, yes.
And willful, Michael, willful also.
Oh, willful. Carlos says willful. Carlos,
Yes.
how are your cattle, Señor Rancher?
They are fighting each other, Michael. They are surrender and then
I see some of Carlos's cattle. They are looking at themselves in the mirror. They are enamored by themselves.
Veo alguno del ganado de Carlos y se mira en el espejo y se enamora de sí mismo.
Yes, the Pimply's cattle too. They're looking at themselves. Oh, I feel so handsome today, the cattle are saying.
Y el ganado se mira a sí mismo y dice, ay, yo estoy muy buen mozo hoy, me siento muy bien.
Oh, they are forgetting about all the other cattle. They're focused on themselves.
Se olvida de de las otras vacas y se enfoca en sí mismo.
And what about Abiel? Abiel, how are your cattle? Imagining they are already unified, maybe.
¿Y qué pasa bien con tu ganado? ¿Se imagina que ya está unificado?
Yes, the cattle of Abiel, they're saying, oh, I am unified.
Y el ganado de Abiel dice, ya, yo estoy unificado.
How are those cattle?
¿Cómo es ese ganado?
Oh, I love to tease all of you.
Me gusta tentarles a todos.
Yes, I'm having a good time today.
Estoy teniendo un buen momento hoy.
Yes, what about Nelida? How are your cattle, señora?
¿Qué
De
acerca de
Argentina.
Nélida? ¿Cómo es tu ganado, señora?
Señora de Argentina.
Mi ganado cuesta contenerlo. Lo llamo por su nombre, pero se me escapa. Y sí, son un poco
What
rebeldes.
she say? Her cattle are drunk?
Her cattle go away.
Oh, they go further away, right?
Yes.
Oh, you, Nelida, you have to search. Maybe in the mountains for the cattle, they have gone away.
Sí, a esos que se escapan quizás tengas que buscarlos en las montañas, Nelida.
Now,
Sí,
those who are mine true shepherds, they know their cattle.
Aquellos que son mis pastores verdaderos conocen su ganado.
They've made a connection with their
sí.
creation.
Hacen una conexión con su creación.
They're gathering their thoughts and feelings, integrating.
Están reuniendo sus pensamientos y sentimientos para integrarlos.
Yes, Nelida, tell us, how are your cattle behaving?
Sí, Nélida, cuéntanos cómo se comporta tu ganado.
Bueno, mi ganado en realidad sé cómo son, tienen sus nombres y
I know how they are and they have their names.
Okay, and do they answer to your call?
Y ellos responden a tu llamado.
algunos sí, otros no.
Oh, the
Otros
others,
no.
they ignore you.
Sí, someone, yes, but others not. Sí, algunos te ignoran.
Yes, and everyone, how do you call upon your cattle in order to bring them closer, to win them over?
Entonces todos, ¿cómo llamarían a su ganado para poder traerlos más cerca y ganarles?
Right. You have to stand strong in your authorship.
Deben pararse firmes en su autoría,
To
fuertes,
win your cattle.
para ganar su ganado.
So that they can respond to your voice.
Entonces ellos responderán a su voz.
If you don't spend time in the journaling, then your cattle will not recognize your voice.
Si ustedes no invierten tiempo haciendo su diario, entonces su ganado no reconocerá su voz.
Yes, your cattle will say, "Who is this disturbing me? I am the authority here."
El ganado va a decir, ¿quién es este que me está molestando? Yo soy la autoridad aquí.
Yeah. So, some of you, the winter time is coming.
Algunos de ustedes, el tiempo de invierno está llegando.
You are responsible for all of your cattle, beloved ranchers.
Ustedes son responsables por todo su ganado, amados ganaderos.
Yes. Marcial, how is your cattle doing? How are they?
Y Marcial, ¿cómo está funcionando tu ganado? ¿Cómo están ellos?
Do they know your voice?
¿Conocen ellos tu voz?
Yes. Or Senor Shane in Brazil, how are your cattle? Are they understanding your voice, beloved?
Y señor Shane, ahí en Brasil, ¿cómo anda tu ganado? ¿Están entendiendo tu voz?
De todo un loco.
They are all, Alicia?
They're all crazy.
They're all loco. They're all crazy.
Sí.
Yes. Oh, that's going to be difficult to bring them together. Oh.
Oh, eso va a dificultar que podamos poder traerlas juntas.
Yes, I will pray for you. How's that?
Voy a
Thank you
orar
so
por
much.
ti.
It's
Yes,
definitely not
yes.
easy.
Definitivamente no es fácil.
Yes. Well, you need to wear your leather pants and your boots. It's going to be a tough battle.
Entonces tú tienes que usar tus pantalones de cuero y tus botas porque va a ser una lucha fuerte.
Yes. Do you have your sombrero too?
¿Tienes sombrero?
Oh. Yes.
Hat.
Yes. Do you have your cowboy hat?
¿Tienes tu
Sí,
sombrero de
sombrero y chaps.
Yes, chaps and sombrero
Chaps. Whip.
Uh-huh.
chaps?
And the
and
whip.
you have your favorite horse to ride to gather the cattle.
Y tienes tu caballo preferido para conducir y reunir las vacas.
Or is the horse, your character, is that rebellious and crazy too?
Y es el caballo, tu carácter, también rebelde y loco.
Oh,
Sí.
oh, yes.
Yes.
I can imagine. Thank you. Yes, some of you might have crazy cattle just like that guy Shane.
Y muchos de ustedes capaz que tienen ganado loco como ese muchacho Shane.
Yes, what about Augusto Lopez?
¿Qué acerca de Augusto López?
Do your cattle know your name and your voice?
¿Y tu ganado conoce tu nombre y tu voz?
Yes, they do.
Oh, very good. Are you spending time in that journaling?
¿Estás invirtiendo tiempo en tu diario?
Journaling and crying.
Journaling and crying. Very good. Yes, you are
Haciendo el
beginning
diario
to
y llorando.
love. You are learning to love your cattle.
Estás aprendiendo a amar tu ganado.
Now,
Yes.
Jennifer, do you love all your cattle or are you judging your cattle for misbehaving?
Y Jennifer, ¿tú estás amando tu ganado o estás juzgando tu ganado por mal comportamiento?
Oh,
Juzgando, Michael.
oh,
Judging,
juzgando.
Michael.
You are a judging rancher.
Sos un granjero que juzga.
Oh, Alicia, there is Jennifer on her horse with her nose up in the air.
Ahí está Jennifer en su caballo con su nariz hacia los vientos.
Yes, do you hear her, Carlos? She says, you cattle are beneath me.
Y ella, escúchala, ella dice, tú, ganado, ¿estás beneath me, Carlos?
Debajo mío, bajo mío.
Debajo
Bajo
mío.
Yes, her cattle are saying, we are your authority. You are not the author of us. We author you.
Y el ganado dice, nosotros somos la autoridad, tú no eres nuestro autor, nosotros te creamos.
Oh, Jennifer, do you have your leather chaps and your hat, your cowboy hat?
Tienes tu indumentaria de cuero y tu sombrero.
Oh, you're going to be on that horse a long time now.
Vas a estar sobre el caballo por mucho tiempo ahora.
Yes, Jennifer. In the Salvington shop, we have a special offer, 2 for 1.
En la tienda de Salvington tenemos oferta 2 por 1.
Yes, 2 hemorrhoid creams for 1 price.
¿Tú, Henry, qué es eso, Carlos?
Todo crema para hemorroides. Por un
Oh,
precio.
yes. Yes, because she's on that horse a long time with her judgmental character. Oh.
Sí, porque ella estuvo por mucho tiempo sobre su caballo con ese carácter de juzgar.
And Karen, perhaps we sell Jennifer a nice new sombrero.
Y Karen, podemos venderle a Jennifer un nuevo hermoso sombrero, hat.
Yes, let's see, Jennifer. 2 cremas y 1 hat. Bum, 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 bum. $94. Very good.
2 cremas y un sombrero, $94. Está muy bien.
What else do you need, Jennifer?
¿Qué más necesitas, Jennifer?
Solo aceptar.
Only to accept.
Yes, to accept, you don't need more cream.
Que no, y aceptar que no necesitas más crema.
Yes, and if you're hard on yourself and hard on your cattle, then you need a sombrero because the heat of the sun is upon you.
Y si eres dura contigo y con tu ganado, entonces vas a necesitar un sombrero porque el sol va a estar sobre ti.
But if you're loving and accepting, the shade of God will protect you, everyone.
Pero si tú eres amorosa amorosa
Acepta.
y aceptas, entonces la sombra de Dios te protegerá.
Yes, you begin to be mine rancher. You begin to bring your cattle into that loving embrace.
Comenzarás a ser mi ganadero. Vas a traer tu ganado hacia ese abrazo amoroso.
Yes, if your cattle stray too far away from the ranch,
Si el ganado se va muy lejos del rancho,
they begin to starve. They find pastures not green.
ellos van a empezar a estar hambrientos y van a encontrar pastos que no son verdes,
Yes, no nutrition.
sin nutrición.
But if you have love, even your crazy cattle will answer to your heart.
Pero si ustedes tienen amor, incluso ese ganado loco va a responder a vuestro corazón.
Yes.
amor.
What about that Neni, Carlos? Does she have anxious cattle?
¿Y qué acerca de esa neni, Carlos? ¿Ella tiene ganado ansioso?
Ya no, Michael.
Maybe less. What do you think, Carlos?
Yes.
Less and
Quizá
less.
menos.
I think menos, Michael.
Yes. Well, Neni,
Yes, less.
less crazy cattle.
Menos
Beautiful.
ganado loco.
Wow,
Hermoso.
and they are learning to answer to your name, your voice.
Están aprendiendo a responder a tu nombre, tu voz.
Yes.
Mm. I tell you, everyone, your thoughts and feelings respond to love.
Les digo todos, sus pensamientos y sentimientos responden al amor.
That is the greenest pasture.
Esa es la pastura más verde.
And the cattle, your thoughts and feelings, they must find their nourishment.
Y su ganado, esos pensamientos y sentimientos deben encontrar nutrición.
Yes, thank you, Alicia. Thank you.
Thank you,
Yes.
Michael. You didn't tell me about my house.
Well, how are your, ¿cómo se dice? Ganadores? No,
Ganado.
Ganados.
My cows.
Yes, how are your cows?
Oh, my cows, some days are respond and some days go away.
Oh, some days they pretend not to hear you.
Yes.
Oh.
But some days they hear me.
Right. Some days they respond, they hear. Beautiful.
Yes.
Well, you must win them over.
Yes. Te debes ganarles.
Yes. With
With
love,
love.
and caring. Yes.
Con amor y cuidado.
Yes, they will respond to love.
Ellos responderán al amor.
Even those crazy Kentucky cattle, they respond to love.
Incluso esos locos, ese ganado loco de Kentucky.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Tell me your thoughts, everyone.
Díganme sus pensamientos todos.
I'm working too hard today.
Estoy trabajando duro hoy. What?
Yes.
I have a thought.
Yes,
Tengo un
Sandra.
pensamiento.
Tell us your thought.
Well, I wanted to tell you about my cows.
Quiero
Beautiful.
contarte acerca de mis vacas.
They're all trying to wander off.
They're trying to wander. Oh.
Ellas todos tratan de wander, que es de dudar.
Wander. They're trying to go más lejos, afuera.
Más lejos.
Yes, Sandra. Why are they trying? I see why, but do you?
Well, I thought I knew, but most of the cows have now stopped and they're looking at flowers and writing poetry.
Oh, poetry.
Ellos, yo
Flowers.
creo saber, pero la mayoría de mis vacas están mirando las flores y escribiendo poesía.
And I'm singing softly to them.
Okay.
Y yo canto suavemente para ellas.
Yes, that would be like the flute of Krishna.
Eso sería como la flauta de Krishna.
Uh-huh. You must enter that harmony with your voice, with your singing, and they will respond.
I'm trying
Tú
to
debes
show
entrar
them
en
care.
debes entrar en esa armonía con tu canto y ellas responderán.
Tell us again.
I am trying to show them care and love.
Wow,
Yo
beautiful.
estoy procurando mostrarles cuidado y amor.
Oh, there's one. I heard one, Sandra.
And they're not
Ahí
paying
hay
any
una.
attention to me.
Oh. Yes, everyone. You're not raising your cattle to be slaughtered. No, no.
Ustedes no están elevando su ganado para que sea, Carlos,
Asesinada, como maltratada, matada.
Not to be
Butchered.
eaten.
no
Yes.
están cuidándolas para ser comidas.
No, you are
Yeah.
ranchers of love and compassion.
Ustedes son ganaderos de amor y compasión.
Oh, Alicia, is that Leslie limping to find her cattle?
Alicia, ¿esa es Leslie limping, Carlos?
A bit,
Okay.
yes.
Limping. ¿Cómo se dice limping, Alicia?
I don't know
Eh,
that.
Limping es
Leslie.
como cuando uno medio que salta, que no puede caminar bien.
Cojea,
Ah,
cojea.
cojeando.
Cojea.
Cojeando. Ah,
Ganado
limpio,
cojeando.
cojeando.
O ella está cojeando para juntar el ganado.
Yes, because she has one broken toe, Carlos,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Sí, porque ella tiene un dedo roto, ¿cierto?
Yes, Leslie, do
some
you
have-
have your leather chaps and your cowboy hat?
I
Y tú
do.
tienes tu indumentaria de cuero y tu sombrero de ganadero.
Ah, ganadera, maybe, right? Cowgirl hat, I should say.
Sí. Ganadera.
Yes. Oh, well, Leslie, how are your cattle doing?
¿Y cómo están funcionando tu ganado?
Are
Leslie?
they anxious that they're wondering where the food is going to come from?
¿Están ansiosas por saber de dónde va a venir la comida?
Not as much, but
Oh,
still a
much
little
better,
bit.
yeah.
No tanto, pero sí un poquito todavía.
Ah, Carlos, Leslie has more trusting cattle.
Y Leslie tiene más. Leslie
Confianza
trusting.
con
Ganado
sus
que
vacas.
confía.
Confiados, confiados.
Yes,
Sí.
confiados,
Ganado más
confiados.
confiado. Sí.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
Leslie, did I hear Liliana? I wonder how her cattle are.
Yo escuché a
Yeah.
Liliana, me estoy preguntando cómo es su ganado.
Yes.
You don't want to know. Some of them are listening to me, and some days they are not listening.
Algunos días me escuchan, pero otros días no.
Oh, some of them are wearing hippie clothing.
Yeah.
Algunos de ellos usan ropa hippie.
Yes, Alicia, look at the Liliana's cattle. They're in rainbow shirts.
Mira, el ganado de Liliana están con
Remeras de arcoíris.
blusas de arcoíris.
Yes, there's one now, a very nice one, a very nice one.
Sí,
Yes.
ahí hay una muy linda.
But Alicia, you need to tell Liliana that cattle needs to take a bath.
Sí, pero tienes que decirle a Liliana, Alicia, que esa vaca necesita un baño.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Liliana, what are we going to do now?
Ahora, ¿qué vamos a hacer, Lili?
Oh, yeah.
Some of them are like Ferdinand, Michael.
They are what? They are what?
Like Ferdinand, named Ferdinand. Like the
Yes.
cow that wants only flowers and be okay, and
Oh,
you know,
yes. Yes. Flowers and
Pretending.
pretending always be okay.
Oh, pretending and they need a bath. I'm concerned.
Algunas son
Yeah.
de esas que todo el día están queriendo parecer que todo está bien.
Yes, with the scraggly hair.
Con su cabello
Con
cracking que-
rastas, con rastas.
¿qué es eso?
Con rastas, que tiene todo.
Rastras.
Rastras, es así.
Ah,
todo.
rastras, yes.
Yes.
Todo liado.
Como el
You
Rastafari.
know, yes, like Bob Marley.
Yes.
Como Bob Marley.
Yeah, you got me,
Tipo
Michael.
solo.
Yes, everyone. Liliana's cattle, they're smoking marijuanas.
Alguna del ganado de Liliana fuma marihuana.
Yeah.
Zombies, well,
Yeah, Michael.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes. Ah, yes, rastas. Jennifer says dreadlocks. Exactly. Rastas, dreadlocks.
Dreadlocks. Sí.
Wow, you know dreadlocks like the Jamaican, you know, when they don't comb their hair for a year.
Yeah.
Cuando ellos no se peinan por un año.
Yes, and they don't take a shower. They want to be natural.
Yes.
Y no toman ninguna ducha. Ellos quieren parecer naturales.
Quieren
Yes.
ser natural.
Yes. Alicia, do you have cattle with rastas?
No.
No. Alicia does not have dreadlock cattle, but Liliana does. Oh.
At least says that maybe I have some goats instead of cows.
Que
She
tenés,
Goats.
que
Tiene cabra.
Cabra en vez de
Ah,
vacas.
she has a few goats. Goats.
goats instead of cows.
Yes, goats. Maybe they are cows, but they think that they are goats.
Yeah.
Quizás sean vacas, pero piensan que son cabras.
Oh,
Actúan como cabras.
oh, and the goats believe that they are cows. Very confusing.
Y las cabras piensan ser vacas. Están muy confundidas.
Yeah, like
Well,
very confusing. Exactly.
yes, thank you, Lily. And everyone else,
¿Alguien más?
how are you doing? How are you doing today?
Horacio.
¿Cómo les está yendo hoy? Horacio.
Yes,
Horacio.
Horacio.
Estaba viendo que me costó mucho juntar las vacas, estar juntando las vacas.
I am seeing that it was very difficult for me to join the cows.
Oh,
La
yes,
última que
Horacio. He didn't want to get close
tenía
to
nombre
those
y
cows.
apellido.
Ella no estaba queriendo estar cerca de esas vacas.
No, pero la última que junté tenía nombre y apellido.
Yeah.
The last one that I gathered,
Yeah.
it has name and last name.
Surname.
Oh, you
Se llama
know each of
Escasez
your cows by their
Horacio.
name.
Conoces a cada una de tus vacas por su nombre.
Sí, esta última que recuperé se llama Escasez Horacio.
Wow.
Yes, the last one named escasez, ¿cómo que se dice?
Carencia.
Lack.
Beautiful.
Not abundance.
Fue la
Yes.
última. Fue la que más me costó, Micael.
Was the more difficult for me.
Ah, the most difficult, yeah.
Most difficult. Yes.
Y estoy trabajando en eso. Hay alguna que se me escapa todavía.
And I am working with that. Someone is run away.
Yes, some of his cows have run away. Oh.
Yes.
No se van muy lejos.
But not so far.
Right. Well, when they're hungry, they'll come closer where the pastures are green.
Cuando tengan hambre se van a acercar donde el pasto esté verde.
Le digo, Horacio, Horacio, ven acá y vienen.
And I tell their Horacio, come here, and they come.
Beautiful. Yes. Yes, they
Son
have to
mías.
know that you are raising them not to be killed for slaughter, but to love them.
Y ellas tienen que saber que tú las estás elevando no para que sean comidas, sino para ser amadas.
Yes,
Vacas
you tell
sagradas.
them, yeah. You explain to
Sacred
them
cows.
you are vegetarian.
Le tienes que explicar que eres vegetariano.
Yeah.
Sí, sí, sí.
Mm,
Eso nomás. Gracias, Micael. Sin vos no
Right.
lo hubiera logrado.
Without you, I never gather them.
Right. Right. Well, together. Mm,
Sí, juntos.
mm.
Así es.
Yeah, you're welcome. Everyone, I
Hablamos por
say,
honor.
I
Gracias.
say unto you, gather your cattle,
A todos les digo, reúnan su ganado.
bring them into the pen. The pen, you know, the where the
Sí.
gates are. Put them inside.
Tráiganlos al corral.
Yes, the corral. Al corral, right?
Sí, al corral.
Yes. Yes, in fact, you might have to brand some of them.
Deben de brand, sería vacunar, ¿no? ¿Qué
Yes,
será?
Marcarlo,
No,
marcarlo.
marcar.
yes,
Con el
yes.
hierro.
Nenny, have you branded all your cattle?
Y Neni, ¿tú has marcado todo tu ganado?
It's still in the process.
In the process.
Estoy en el
And what will
proceso.
you brand them? What will you brand them with? What letter? What meaning?
¿Con qué letra o significado los vas a marcar?
God the authority.
A big G. G, God.
Una
Yes.
gran G de Dios.
Okay. You are going to gather all your vacas, right? To bring them into God authority.
Y vas a
Yes.
traerle a todas tus vacas para llevarlas a la autoridad de Dios.
Yes, maybe a big A for authority.
Quizá una gran A por autoridad.
Yes, but when you brand them, it's going to feel good to them, not bad.
Pero cuando tú las marques, se van a sentir bien, no mal.
Yeah.
So they don't get lost anymore.
Yes, they don't run away.
Para que ya no se pierdan más y no se alejen.
Yes. Wow, everyone. What ranchers you are becoming.
Wow, todos, ¿qué tipo de ganadero? ¿En qué tipo de ganadero se están convirtiendo?
Ganaderos, sí.
Sí.
Oh, and what about that Gabriela? Ganadera Gabriela. ¿Cómo se dice?
Así, ganadera
Like
Gabriel.
that. Just like that. Ganadera Gabriela.
Mis vacas están muy cansadas.
Oh,
My cows are very tired.
Oh, they are laying on the ground, too tired to even stand up.
Han
Se están
trabajado
acostando,
mucho.
están acostadas en el pasto, muy cansadas para levantarse.
Ellas trabajaron mucho.
Oh,
They worked a lot.
they've been working a lot and now they're
lot.
relaxing.
Yes.
Y ahora se están relajando.
Oh, okay. But how will you get them to stand up and cooperate?
¿Y cómo le harás que ellas se levanten y cooperen?
Con amor.
Con
With love.
amor. Ah, yes.
Con amor
With
y
love.
compasión. Ujú.
Yes,
With-
just
With compassion and love.
Ujú.
Beautiful. Yes, you must approach each one and lay your cheek next to theirs in love.
Debes acercarte a cada una y poner tu mejilla, ¿verdad, chic? ¿Es mejilla?
Yes.
Al
Al
lado de cada una.
Sí.
Yes. Al lado de cada uno, you say, right? Yes.
Sí.
Wow. Wow, Gabriela. You can even play some music for them. The music of harmony, right?
Y
And love.
también puedes poner una música para ellas, la música de la armonía, con amor.
Yes, Michael.
And Gabriela, who is the authority in that ranch? Is it you or them?
¿Y quién es la autoridad en esa estancia? ¿Tú o ellas?
Sure.
Yes, you are the author of those cattle. You are the rancher. You are the keeper of those cattle, right?
Tú eres el autor de ese ganado. Tú eres el que cuida el ganado.
And as the rancher, you need to usher those cattle into that authority of God.
Y como dueña de ese ganado, tienes que asegurarles hacia la autoridad de Dios.
Yes, everyone. What will you do this coming week?
¿Y qué harán ustedes esta semana que viene?
Yes. Will you keep track of all those?
¿Van a permanecer
Keep track. Will you?
en marcha?
Yes. Will you maintain contact with all upon your ranch?
Si vas a mantener el contacto con todos en tu rancho.
Will you remember that you are the author?
Van a recordar que ustedes son los autores.
And that your cows are not the authority.
Y que su ganado no es la autoridad.
But there is one that is the authority.
Pero que hay uno que es la autoridad.
And she supplies all power, all wisdom and intelligence.
Y él suple todo el poder, la sabiduría, la inteligencia.
All love.
Todo el amor.
Yeah.
Michael.
Yes.
Estoy pensando en todas mis vacas.
You're
I am thinking
all your
about
cows.
all my cows.
Tell us how they're doing.
Dinos cómo están ellas.
Algunas siguen rebeldes y algunas ya han mejorado.
Some still rebellious, but some of them are better.
Okay. And the rebellious ones, as they become hungry, they will start seeking you out.
Y de las rebeldes, cuando comiencen a tener hambre, van a comenzar a buscarte.
Yes, when your thoughts and feelings begin to find they are starving for life, they will return to you.
Cuando esas vacas se encuentren que están muriendo de hambre por la vida, ellas te van a buscar y te encontrarán.
Yeah.
Así es, Michael, me encontrarán. Estoy dispuesta.
I am available.
And Ramona, are your cattle your authority?
¿Y es tu ganado tu autoridad, Ramona?
No, Michael. Por supuesto que no.
No, of
El
course
ganado
not.
está a mi servicio, Michael.
The cow is on service to me.
Yes. And as you bring those cattle into that authority, they can be of much greater service.
Y a medida que tú le traigas a ese ganado hacia la autoridad, van a dar un servicio mucho mayor.
Yes, claro que sí.
Wow.
Que se convertirá en sabiduría, Michael.
It will be, ¿cómo que se llama?
It will become in wisdom.
Yes. Yes. As your cattle, right? As they enter into the corral, they become wiser and more loving.
A medida que entren al corral, ellas se volverán más sabias y amorosas.
Yes, even the crazy ones and the rebellious ones.
Incluso las que son locas y rebeldes.
more wise, more empowered and loving.
Más sabias, más empoderadas y más amorosas.
Yes, Michael. Así será.
Beautiful, Ramona.
Thank you, Michael.
Hermoso, Ramona.
Yes.
Admiro toda esta manera de tu instrucción, Michael. Admirable, Michael. Admirable.
I admire the way that you instruct us.
Yes, I'm forced to find creative ways.
Estoy forzado a encontrar maneras creativas de hacerlo.
Yes.
Segurísimo, Michael.
Yes.
I am very sure.
Yes. Yes.
Gracias, Michael, por ese amor que nos tiene. Muchísimas gracias. No te imaginas
Thank
lo
you
que
for-
aprecio, Michael.
Thank you for this love that you have for us. You didn't imagine how I appreciate that.
Yes, I can understand. I really do.
Yo puedo entender, realmente sí.
Gracias. Te amo, Michael.
Yeah. Sí, te amo también, Ramona. Mi Ramona.
Gracias, mi amado Padre.
Yeah. Yes, to be able to find your way, everyone, into mastery and freedom.
Para ser capaces de encontrar su camino hacia la maestría y la libertad.
Right? Yesterday, you didn't want to be whipped as a slave.
Ayer ustedes no querían ser latigados como esclavos.
And today, you don't want to whip your cattle, you want to love them.
Y hoy tampoco quieren latigar a su ganado, quieren amarlo.
Yes, right? Can you feel how sad that would be to whip your cattle?
Pueden imaginar cómo de triste sería golpear a su ganado.
Yes, because they just need to understand the better way.
Sí, porque ellos solo necesitan entender la mejor manera.
And maybe they're scared.
Y quizás ellos tienen miedo.
Maybe they cannot trust and find their way.
Y ellos quizás no pueden confiar y encontrar su camino.
But with truthfulness and tenderness and transparency,
Pero con veracidad, ternura y transparencia.
yes, you lay your head upon their cheek and you love them.
Ustedes ponen su cabeza sobre sus mejillas y los aman.
You conquer them by love.
Los conquistan por amor.
And they will never leave you after that.
Y nunca más los dejarán después de eso.
Everything desires love, I tell you.
Todo desea amor, les digo.
Oh, Heavenly Father,
Oh Padre Celestial,
we ask, we petition you for the majesty of your love right now.
te hacemos la petición por la majestad de tu amor ahora.
Not only for everyone here, but for all creatures upon this world.
No solo para los que estamos aquí, sino para todas las criaturas de este mundo.
Oh, kingdoms of life, the animals, elementals, electrons, the humans.
Oh reinos de la vida, animales, elementales, electrones, humanos.
Humanos. And the nature kingdom, every leaf and blade of grass desires love.
El reino de la naturaleza, cada hoja y brizna de pasto desea amor.
Love, everyone, is the king.
Amor todos es el rey.
If you are to find your obedience, let it be obedience for love.
Si es que van a encontrar su obediencia, que sea la obediencia al amor.
Receive of his majesty of love just now, pouring in.
Reciban de la majestad de su amor ahora mismo, derramándose.
Breathe in his love now.
Respiren su amor ahora.
O heavenly paradise trinity, persons of infinity,
Oh Trinidad paradisiaca celestial.
personas de infinito,
Persona del infinito. Yes.
we
Can
give
you
all gratitude. Mhm.
les damos toda gratitud. If you want, I write.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm. Breathe in his love now. Let it expand.
Respiren dentro su amor ahora y permitan que se expanda.
I say the authority of life is love.
Les digo, la autoridad de la vida es el amor.
And God is love, everyone.
Dios es amor, todos.
And oh, so much more.
Y mucho más.
As you dwell in love, you dwell in the Father, Mother.
A medida que moren en el amor, moran en el Padre, Madre.
Partake of that love now.
Participen de ese amor ahora.
And give all your gratitude to God who lives right with you.
Y den toda vuestra gratitud a Dios que vive justo en ustedes.
And as you do this, you give to me, for there I am.
Y si lo hacen así, me dan a mí porque allí estoy yo.
Just receive now of the sons and daughters of Nebadon.
Solo reciban ahora de las hijas e hijos de Nevadón.
Those who've served today, I thank you from my heart to yours.
Aquellos que han servido hoy les agradezco desde mi corazón al vuestro.
And those who are participating, it truly is a service as well.
Aquellos que han participado verdaderamente, ese es un servicio.
Adonai, everyone, I love each one of you as the life of God in me and I am in you.
Adonai, a todos les amo a cada uno como la vida de Dios en mí y yo en ustedes.
Yo también te amo, Michael. Gracias.
Adonai, Michael, gracias.
Adonai, Michael, I love you
Te amo.
so much.
Disfruté de la clase. Gracias.
Adonai, thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Love you. Love you, Karen.
Adonai.
Gracias, Michael.
Gracias.
Adonai, Michael. Thank you so
Love
much.
to you
I
all
love
too.
you.
Mucho de esta
Yes.
clase,
Appreciate it.
Michael. Muy hermoso.
Yes, all love to you, everyone. Truly. I appreciate
Thank you.
being here with you. Yes.
Thank
Todo
you,
el amor
Michael.
para
Karen.
ustedes. Aprecio estar con ustedes.
Thank you, Michael.
Gracias, Michael. I
Yes,
love
you're
you.
welcome,
Gracias,
Sam.
Michael.
Gracias,
Adonai,
Micael.
Yo recibo todo tu amor, Michael.
Thank you.
Recibo ese amor maravilloso porque
Gracias
nos
por
trae.
amarme tanto.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Gracias, hermoso Michael.
Gracias.
Sí.